Welcome. In this session, today I will discuss topic from chapter Chemical Reaction and Equation of 10th class. What are our learning objective today? Application of redox reaction in our daily life, corrosion and rancidity. Dear students, as we know, redox reactions are those where oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. These reactions affect very much our daily life. So let us see the phenomenon corrosion first of all. Now what is corrosion? Corrosion is defined as slow and continuous decay. Decay means eating up or destruction of matter when exposed to environment. In environment, the agent which is required here factor, that is air, from air oxygen and moisture is required for the corrosion. Means for corrosion air and moisture both are required. For example of our corrosion are rusting. Very common corrosion observed in this form. Rusting of iron. Rusting of iron, for example, I will show, that is it test tube holder it is. When it is not rusted, it's looking very nice, shining. But as it gets rusted, what happens? It becomes brown color substance around the metals. So this brown color substance is due to formation of, due to oxidation of iron, and water is also there. It is known as ferric oxide, hydrated ferric oxide. This is the formula of rust, right? So due to this huge damage to us due to the rusting, so many big projects are made of iron, such as bridges, railway tracks, and so many other objects, they get destroyed due to the rusting. Other examples are green coating on copper and brass objects, tarnishing of silver. So this is our corrosion. I have told so much loss due to this corrosion. Now how to prevent that corrosion? We are having here prevention by painting. Very simple way. We generally, after a regular interval of time, we paint the iron object, that is so that the layer of metal will not come in contact with environment. Painting, oiling and greasing, where oil and greasing also help in lubrication and give a protective layer due to which it did not come in the contact with the environment. Then galvanization. Generally what happens when a more reactive metal's layer is coated around less reactive metal, it prevents corrosion, because when there is exposure to the environment, more reactive metal layer, it will react first and our metal which is under that get protected. So that is known as protection by coating of more reactive layer. When zinc is coated around iron, this is known as galvanization. That is one of the way to prevent rusting. Right? These all are the way to prevent rusting. Generally dealing with that, which is very common in our daily life. Alloying. Alloying is one of the way to avoid rusting. What is alloying? Mixing of metal with one more metal, one or two or three, many other metal or non-metal, right? We got a mixture of the metal and non-metal. For example, iron when mixed with chromium and nickel, there is formation of alloy known as stainless steel, which is very common, maybe having more strength than iron. Like this, alloying increase resistance against corrosion, right? And strength and other property get enhanced. So this is about the corrosion. Next, come to rancidity. Now, what is rancidity? Dear friends, rancidity is defined as the spoilage of your fatty and oily food materials. Generally, the oxidation, due to the oxidation of oils or fats in food gives foul smell and bad taste. Right? This phenomenon is known as rancidity, and food is known as rancid food. It gives us a foul smell and bad taste. Okay, so how to avoid? Examples, we are having your bread pieces, you are eating that, if remain open in air, it gets spoiled. Okay, and what are the use of, means how to prevent this rancidity? First one is use of antioxidant substances. We are having some substance because rancidity is due to the oxidation of food, right? So avoid it by using some antioxidant substance, that is BHA and BHA. These are synthetic chemicals, but there is a natural antioxidant, chili powder. Generally, when we prepare the things, we add chili powder there. That is not only for the taste, but it works as a very important natural antioxidant. Yes. Next is your use of airtight container. When we store anything, it should be kept in airtight container, because air will not move inside, so it will not spoil. And one more is there, low temperature. When the things are stored in cold stores, refrigerator, at very low temperature, rancidity will not take place, because microorganisms, they will not develop at very low temperature. So this is all how to prevent our rancidity. One more very common example we have seen, we use nitrogen gas to avoid rancidity, because nitrogen gas is inert at room temperature. This is general observation you have seen in the various these packets which are used for eating. They are having some eating material. So when the packing is done, we plus some gas here, some air, right? It is not normal air. Which gas is here? Nitrogen gas is there. Why? I have told you reason that it is a very inert gas, so it avoids the rancidity. So I think the both concept, that is corrosion, slow and continuous decay of metal, and this rancidity, which is the spoilage of food, fatty and oily food materials due to oxidation, is clear. One thing I want to share at last, dear friend, that our strength, ourself, we also get corroded and rancid if we are not believing on ourselves. And for those who believe on themselves, God is also helping with them. And for them, everything is possible. But who don't believe, they get corroded and become rancid, and life is just worse and worse. But for those who are positive and believe on themselves, they are growing higher and higher. So believe it, believe on yourself and move ahead. Thank you.